Wilcoxon, registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator with the United Medical ACO, part of our nutrition and diabetes program. I'm here to resume our quick tip video series. Now we're in 2021, and we're going to start today with talking about mindful eating. Some of you may know about mindful eating. Mindfulness has really grown as a trend over the last several years, particularly in 2020 with a lot of the stress. It stems from Zen Buddhist practice of mindfulness. So with mindful eating, we really slow down. We start thinking about what we're eating, why we're eating. So why might you want to engage in mindful eating? It helps you enjoy your food. So ideally, we're not always in this battle with carbs and protein and fat. We're thinking about what are we actually eating? How does it taste? Why are we eating it? When are we eating it? And how do we feel as we're eating it? So let's sit down and let's think about how do we get into mindful eating. So as you start to think about what you're doing, think about how do you feel? Are you hungry? Are you a lot hungry, starving? Or are you just a little bit hungry? Have you just had a meal, so you're just craving a little something sweet? And what is it that you want to eat? If I eat here standing up, if I have this bowl of strawberries and I eat it as I'm walking around, that's not very mindful because I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. So if I sit here going through my phone, going through my watch as I'm eating an apple, I'm not paying attention to my apple. But ideally, if I think, what is it that I really want? I really want to have a piece of chocolate. So as part of mindful eating, I sit down, which I can't do because I don't have a chair. So imagine that I'm sitting down. So I'm sitting down, I'm putting my piece of chocolate on a plate. I'm gonna slowly unwrap my chocolate. These don't have any nice messages inside like the other ones I have do. So, and then I think, oh, this is really what I want. I had a nice lunch and I'd like a little something sweet. So there are a lot of mindful eating practices, and you can look online and look to how to do this exercise. The traditional exercise uses a raisin. So they spend a lot of time with the raisin looking at the way how it looks. For this exercise, I chose to use the chocolate instead. So I'm gonna take the chocolate and I look at it and I see, it looks like chocolate. Smell the chocolate. Smells like chocolate. And then I'm gonna take a small piece of it. I'm gonna let it sit on my tongue for a bit. And I'm tasting it. So I'm savoring the taste on my tongue. What does it taste like? It's good. It tastes like rich, creamy chocolate. And ideally, I bite into it and I enjoy more of it. So I can have that savor taste that I'm enjoying. And as part of mindful eating, I'm satisfied because I've been able to taste each bite as I go through it. If I were to take this, just stick the whole thing in my mouth and then go about my day, I might not have necessarily registered what I was eating. So I didn't really get that level of satisfaction. And that takes us back into why do we do mindful eating in the first place? It can help you calm if you're eating out of anxiety or depression or mood. It can also help with weight, which in turn, if weight is an issue, can help us with diabetes. So if I am paying attention to this piece of chocolate, I might feel satisfied after eating one piece of chocolate. If I stuck that whole thing in my mouth and I barely tasted it, I'm probably going to go back and get another one and another one and another one and keep eating, which then is not going to help me with my weight. So this is something that you can practice at home. Make yourself a nice plate. If you have somebody come to your house, you probably don't have them eating at the counter or in front of the refrigerator. You make them a nice plate to sit down at the table. So make yourself a nice plate and sit down. Pay attention to the time. How long is it taking you to eat? Try and put away distractions. Put away your phone. Turn off the TV. Turn off Netflix. Music is fine because it's not distracting so many of your senses. And then sit down, and as we did with the chocolate, pay attention to how does your food smell? What does it look like on your plate? How does it feel as it enters your mouth? And relax and enjoy the meal. As you finish, as you're getting into about halfway through, how do you feel? Are you full yet? Still hungry? Keep eating. Are you starting to get satisfied? Slow down. Try and practice this for one meal a day and see what it does for you. And that's the end of our first quick tip for the year on mindful eating. Thanks and have a great day.